Hi everyone, I'm gonna show you how you can create your makeup base as a beginner doing makeup. What goes where? So first and foremost, we need to moisturize our skin. Make sure our skin is plumped, it has enough moisture in it before we start. Next, we're gonna go in with our primer. I use this. It helps our makeup to touch onto the skin and stay longer as well. So you don't want to skip this part. So we're gonna wait for it to dry. We're gonna do our foundation. I'm gonna apply it everywhere. Blend with a foundation brush. Just keep on tapping, but don't sweep. Tap, tap, tap. So this is how our makeup looks, our foundation looks after blending. It's well distributed each and everywhere. And now we're gonna go in with our concealer. Concealer is just a shade that's a bit lighter than your shade. Yeah, you're gonna take it on the brush. Apply it. I'm gonna suppose marble. And then you also have to clean this up. So we're gonna let it sit for a bit and dry. After it has dried a bit, we have to blend. You can use a brush or a sponge. And just blend it out. You know what, I can use a sponge. So the blending is done. Next we are going to go in with contour or bronzer. You can use a foundation shade that's darker than your real shade, and I have a contour stick here that I'm gonna use. We don't need too much, so just a little bit onto the brush and apply here. So the purpose of contour is to give us some shadows onto the face. And just dab it in. You don't need too much because we're still gonna go in with the powder. Just a little bit. So you have this side and then this side. This side is bare, and this side with the contour. Also apply down here. This is not blended well. And down. So you have this side with the shades and side it out. Let's do the same on this other side. Normally when you're a beginner, it's best to just take small amounts of contour or bronzer than to just go in with the whole thing, because it's something that can be hard to control. Once it's there, it's there. There is no way to go about it. But when you use a brush, you have all the control that you need in your hands. When you need more, you can just add more. If you need, if it's enough, you can just stop, right? So I used to do that mistake a lot, to the extent that I hated bronzer, sorry, contour. But with a brush, it's easier. So on the forehead as well, blend it into the hairs, blend it into the hairline. Oh, it's coming out really well. Yep, just a little bit goes along the way. And the last part for the bronzer, I'm gonna put it just a little bit at the bridge of the nose. You want to do too much? Yeah. Wait. That's perfect. It's giving cheek. It's giving. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it a bit down more. Wow. This is really amazing. I love the fact that I have control of each and everything that I'm doing when I'm using the brush. So yeah. So next we are going to apply the cream brush. I have this kit that I'm gonna use, and most of the times when you're a beginner, this is very confusing. But what you have to know is we apply all the creams at once, and then we go in with the powders, right? So each and everything that you want to apply, you apply the creams all at once before you go to the powders. So I'm gonna go in with this red blush onto my brush, yeah, and just tap it here, take it up. It's very pigmented. It's really nice. I love the pigment. So put this side and this side. Oh, wow. So we have everything on in creams. We did the foundation, okay, in like liquid form. We did the foundation, the concealer, everything, the bronzer or contour, and then we are doing the blush as well. Just blend it in. Make sure to blend. We don't want any harsh lines to be visible. Ooh, this is really pretty. So since we have this line here and this line here, we are gonna get the concealer brush. Oh, we used the sponge to blend, so I'm gonna go back in at the edges of this blush line and just blend it out. Yeah, that's perfect. Now we're gonna go in with a bronzer blush and also blend out at the edges. Perfect. Alright, so right now we are done with our creams. Since we have our base already set with the creams, we have to go in with powders in all the places that we have applied the cream. So I have my Sophia powder palette and then a blush palette. I'm gonna get a brighter powder to apply on top of where I applied the concealer powder. As usual, we are still tapping off the excess. We are applying this powder on all the places that we applied our concealer. From here all the way up. And then down here. Then up here as well. And fluffy your brush. So concealer is set, and then we're gonna go to where we applied our bronzer and apply a darker powder shade. This is where we applied our bronzer, which is here. And this side too. And then we add some on the bridge of our nose. Alright, it's too dark though, so I'm gonna have to even it out, but see where we're heading, right? I'm gonna have to even that out. Next we have to set our foundation, of course. I'm gonna use this as a brush to go in with a powder that's like my foundation shade, close to my foundation shade, and I think this one. Yeah. Just go in at the rest of the face and set. Use the foundation. Actually, it's only the lower part that's left. So I'm gonna also put it around here to even out this my dark bronzer that I applied and reduce its appearance because it's very dark. Yeah. You still go over everything with your foundation shade. You just make it look more seamless. At the edges of bronzer, blend, blend, blend. And then lastly, we have to set our blush, right? So this is the palette, and I'm still gonna go in with a red shade. Red shade. Tap off the excess as usual and go in. Ooh, wow! The powder just make everything pop. Right? So this is what we are dealing with right now. If it's too much, just go in with the bronzer to cover up the blush, and then go over everything with your foundation powder. foundation shade powder, yeah. Just like I have these harsh lines, we have to blend those out completely. So still gonna go back in with my concealer powder and just bring it closer to the blush and blend. Okay, so the line is softened, it's gone. I'm gonna do the same thing this side because we don't want to see a line. And then this is also rough as well. Right, softer, softer. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby. So I need my bronzer brush. This is the one, yeah. And just remove everything that's on the brush and just blend it into the blush, the bronzer to the brush, because you want a seamless lines, seamless look. Yep. So this is what we've got right now. Yeah. So one last thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go over everything with my foundation shade. Yeah, I'm gonna go over everything with my foundation shade to make it, especially the bronzer, it's too much. This one, tone it down. The side and the side. You can also go over the brush and just tone it down a little bit. And yeah. The forehead as well. Tone everything down. There you go. So now we have a finished look, and it's not completely finished, but regarding the face base and everything where it's supposed to go is, everything is where it's supposed to be. Right. So in the next video, I'm going to share with you how I do my lipstick combo. In the next video, we are going to do a lip combo. Yeah. Stay tuned.